girl, she be jocking for me. I'm an MC, yeah. Make cash in my sleep. Big ass screen, double take TV.
Yo,
I'm me a burly, be
Good
something
Take
that.
Nation.
I know it's kind of weird. I don't know which camera to look at.
I'm saying we got multiple cameras set up. We coming back official with the best quality. It ain't no regular comeback.
There ain't no excuse. Trap off the iPhone.
I said, lean.
Should do look like that.
Hold on. Got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, so they know we was gone.
Yeah, so the last time you saw me, I was in college. I don't even know how many years. It's probably 2-3 years ago, but since then, graduated college, moved in with my high school sweetheart, got engaged, got a house, and now we back, a little more stable and a little more motivated. Where you been? Where you been since
I like that he said stable, motivated. I would say I've elevated.
The word. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got married in that time, went through the whole process, and now I'm a newlywed. You know what I'm saying? So like
The husband.
exactly, it's a whole different mindset, a whole different mode for real.
Last time they seen him, he was a single man, just about. I mean, technically, governmentally.
All right, let's lay it out, man.
New plan of action.
Double take. We got 3 segments. First segment, what we coming with, the original. Gotta break down whatever happened in the games, you know what I'm saying? NBA is back, preseason is back. We also might talk about fantasy football here and there, whatever.
Any sports, really.
Exactly.
Any
If
sports
something
or
happened
game.
in baseball, like my man just hit the 62 home run.
That's
stuff,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bruh, I don't know if you saw the clip, but when he hit the 62, the fan that jumped out of his seat, like jumped down, probably 20 feet jumped to go get the ball.
did he catch it?
He didn't catch it. The
But
ball
I'm saying,
dropped.
like, he
went and
got
got the ball, and apparently he's already gotten offered for $2 million.
Oh, I would have did it.
I would have did the same
I'm
thing.
trucking somebody.
I might have broken my foot.
I'm
to get that
stiff
ball.
arming it.
I'm saying, right? Craziest part is that the dude that did it is the vice president for a financial company that manages over $100 billion. So he's already.
So he already knew that's where he probably hit. He was like, let me get this seat in this area.
He already a financial guy, right?
He already knew. He said it might be $10K for the seats, but
It is what it is. I would have broke both ankles trying to get that ball. I don't care, bro. I would
that's
have crawled out.
$2 million. And that's off the top.
That's off. That's right now. That's not even years from now. When it appreciates. And we're gonna get into the appreciation later in the
I'm saying
segment.
nobody else beat that. Oh.
Yeah. Crazy time. But yeah, so that first category, sports, gaming, anything that has to do with a game. Like I said, it could be sports, it could be video game, it could be challenges, it could be,
Anything, bro.
Anything.
That's the true essence of Double Take. If y'all was back, we did skits, we did random things, but we was making noodle.
Everything.
Drop the noodle video right here. If y'all ain't never know who we was, drop the noodle video right here.
Drop the April Fool's video right here. Come on, bro. Only the OGs know about the April Fool's and the noodle video, bro. In the fried chicken video. Come on.
Nah,
bro.
the fried chicken was crazy. And y'all don't understand where we was at, bro. We was
Creatives.
Virginia State, man. Just living.
Creatives. And so now we bringing it into a more professional, more quality kind of thing.
Does it look like we upgraded? I think we
I
upgraded.
think we did upgrade it. We're gonna keep it a secret how we upgraded, but we upgraded for the free. For the free.
It's all about your resources, man. But like I said, number 1, sports, gaming.
Right.
Number 2, we're gonna touch into whatever's
culture.
going on in the culture. I don't know if y'all know, but we from African American descent. You know what I'm saying?
We are the culture.
And I respect all cultures, like you said, but it's like certain cultures that are feeding right now.
Global culture.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fashion industry it exists, but it don't really got the same flavor if it don't got people that like us in the culture wearing it. Like, you get what I'm saying?
That goes with sports culture, that goes with life culture, fashion culture, music culture, food culture. Like,
we kind of fire.
Cheese. His name is Cheese. Cheese?
We kind of fire. We kind of fire. We kind of fire.
but yeah, that's our second category, and our third and final category is always gonna be about finances and business.
For the finances and, personal thing, I think it could be a touch of, what's going on in our lives. Like, my man's a homeowner. Like, we're involved in crypto, we're involved in stock market trading. So, like, there's
We
other
get money.
things. Exactly.
We trying to make more money.
Basically, in one sentence, put it right there. We get money.
Anyways, we're gonna get straight into it because we're trying to make sure that we keep it a concise 30 to 40 minute video. We don't want to give y'all anything too long or too short. We want to give y'all a perfect amount of content per week. So the first thing we want to talk about, I don't know if, and like I said,
How do you say his name?
that's a good question. I'm gonna try it first. And I want y'all to put in the comments how to say his name. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm gonna try it, and I want y'all to tell me in the comments how to say his name.
I want somebody from France to tell me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The right way.
So if y'all already kind of get an inkling about what we about to talk about, if you do like basketball, you would know that last night, and today is October 5th.
This is history for us.
Big history. Last night there was a great game of two of the best prospects
At their age.
Yes, two of the best NBA prospects in the last decade faced off. Neither one of us have seen any highlights.
No.
I'll say the first prospect. I'm gonna butcher his name big time, right? Go ahead. Victor Wembanyama.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama.
Ooh, that's it.
Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, that's an athletic star named Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, that sound like a nickname. Is that his nickname? Is that
I don't know, bro.
We don't know. Let's get into this video, man.
Yes.
October 4th, it went down.
Yeah, we about to watch highlight video. We're gonna give y'all the classic double take experience where we react to some basketball highlights. I know y'all been waiting for 3 years for that, so that's how we're gonna start this off. We're gonna start it off like that,
The right way.
the right way. Victor, we're reading the description, right? We haven't seen any highlights. Victor had 37 points and 5 blocks, while Scoot Henderson had 28 points and 9 assists.
All right, come on.
Let's Scoot first.
Pull up. Get into it.
I like the little
Straight up.
shade.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
that
a
was
NBA
really,
bucket.
that was very
Ooh,
really.
any already
First
did.
bucket, 30 seconds. Okay.
Come on, coach.
All right, that's
7-4.
He let me know that anything around the
7-4.
rim in here.
Yeah, light skinned brother.
Give me that
7-4.
He could have went for the right hand.
He could have double blocked it.
Oh,
Taking it up. Don't tell me he finna. Oh. Okay, footwork.
Okay, but that's great at his size because he's gonna build the weight. We see
He don't look like Chet.
You know what I'm saying?
Chet look like. I hope Chet gets healthy, but he looked like he was gonna get injured. I can't lie, he was very skinny. Victor looked like he got some weight on him.
Yeah, he got more weight.
Ooh, that's a move.
Definitely, he's a pro, bro.
Definitely a pro. Victor might be a little more raw, but we're gonna see.
But Victor got that potential.
Ooh.
Off the one dribble. See, that's potential right there, bro. We don't know
Yeah,
what that
off the
is
one
in 10
dribble.
years, bro.
Scoot. Okay.
He knows good. Yeah,
Over the
yeah.
7'4", probably 7'9", 8-foot wingspan. Oh, and he played defense. Okay, so Scoot looking the best player. Oh, you know that? Hey, Scoot look like the best player out right now.
He know I feel like he know it, bro.
Victor gonna have to step up.
I might have a new little prospect right here.
He scored from everywhere.
Yeah.
I done seen a. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say. He's scoring from every part in the court.
Ooh, keep it. That's what I'm saying. And I'm
Oh my God, bro.
I'ma just let y'all know right now, bro. I can finish.
And that's a 7'4" guy.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he.
This is the third bucket he done had on Victor. What's
Pro
going on?
moves, man. Pro
Victor,
moves.
step up.
Very professional.
Leave him wide open. Step back.
I like the
Beautiful
flip
shot.
He's sweet.
Yeah, he's shooting on everybody. That's the tallest 7'4" with a jumper. That's actually kind of elite.
Like the fact that he can move like that.
Right.
He's moving. He coming into the shot like a guard.
Okay. These are serious prospects, bro. Wembanyama. Oh, I messed his name again.
Trailer. He can really rise up. So
he just Victor to me at this point. Can't say he's right. Please put in the
he
comments.
might be the best Victor I know so far.
Definitely. He
The
better
only
than
other
Victor.
one,
Oladipo.
Victor Cruz.
Victor Oladipo? Nah, it's Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, that's it. Okay, post work. This is what I want to see.
See, this is where the potential grows right here.
Okay.
I like that.
That's
pull
good
up.
defense too.
I like that pull up.
That
Nice
offense.
art.
Yeah.
Nice art.
Nope. Scoot on the move.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Scoot look like he just.
And it's a close game.
Scoot
look
look like
they winning.
he look like he's just out here, man.
Oh my.
Making plays. He's high.
No,
he's
did he just
there.
get dunked on, bro?
Victor?
Yes, bro. That's a dunk from Victor.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh-oh. Scoop. Break the.
Hey, yo, what
He just got-
y'all ain't, what? Oh, clean.
I mean, that's an offensive foul, too. Great defense.
I like Scoop for that. He gonna remember that.
Yeah, I do like that, too. I like the aggression, but better defense. Better defense.
His elbow caught him. It got the hand, but the elbow might have caught him.
Better defense. Better defense. About time you stepped up, bro. You too tall to be getting bucketed on by six. But he's 6'4", 6'5".
Hey, yo, we up 6. It's 2 possession game. We good. That's what Scoop's saying. We good. It's good. It's cool. We got rock. 8 seconds.
That's true. It's about to win at the
He
end.
should have gave him a little bit more.
A little hezzy right there.
Yeah.
Drove to the basket.
It's 4th quarter though.
What's up, Victor? Clutch 3. Clutch 3.
I like that
3
ice.
points.
I like that ice.
3 points.
I like that ice.
Scoop looks like a better prospect. I can't lie. No, actually, I take that back.
See, the word prospect makes it different.
Yeah, that makes it different. Scoop looks like the better player right now. Victor's definitely the better prospect because he's 7'4".
If he's healthy and he's 7'4", I don't personally. Scoop translates right now. Like the type of buckets he gets right now. The NBA is spaced out to where he can get that switch anytime he wants to, and he got the confidence. Like to me, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the confidence.
Yeah.
He won't afraid. Like he stepped like first 30 seconds of the game straight to it.
Yeah.
So
The future of the league is in great hands.
this one won't require any editing.
Yeah.
I don't even want to put it up on the screen for real, because I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's 2 sides, bro. It's chess.
Yeah.
It's chess. Because I can see both sides. But if y'all don't know what I'm talking about that man, Mr. Kanye West. I'm not going to give him no other name. I'm giving him his government at this point in his career. Like I said, I heard Joe Budden talking. He was like, I was rocking with Kanye when College Dropout came out, late registration, graduation, 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus. Even some shit on, even some stuff on Yeezus was tough, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't our demographic, but that was him expanding to the world. Like,
What on Weed is tough.
exactly, like, the beat dropping.
The beat was tough.
And we're not even talking about what he's produced in the industry. You know
Not even talking about his artistry outside of music. I mean,
talking about clothing, talking about going to the main headquarters of Nike saying y'all ain't it, and going to Adidas saying y'all ain't it.
going to the Gap, y'all ain't it. Kanye West is
He's a different breed, bro. He's one of one. I will say that he's one of one. Now, whether you see, it's a love-hate relationship with bro. I just feel like some things could be handled in an alternative way. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna let you take your stance on it, because I'm just getting the facts. I'm just seeing what's going on.
So when it comes to this guy,
Mr.
Ye, right? He does a lot that rubs people the wrong way, but I think as a genius, right? And he's a genius in my eyes. He's a genius, like.
In this time frame, he understands how to manipulate and utilize his resources, and I think that takes genius stature.
I think any genius is going to be looked at differently by the world. I think that's one of the things that makes
You're not
him
in the you're not in the 85 percentile.
He's not even in the 99 percentile.
I was agreeing, like I'm saying, like he's not in that middle part of the world where it just listens to
Anything.
Exactly. Like think about it, like programming in America, right? If the president come out and say, yo, it's COVID and y'all gotta wear a mask, what does 80%, 85% of America do? Wear the mask. Where you have the 5-10% of people where like, I don't know if I'm gonna wear a mask, or I'm gonna double down and wear a mask. Like those are extreme. Exactly. So it's like,
shout out to my aunt, 2 masks.
That was a completely random, like I don't know if y'all caught that, but like what I'm saying is, bro, Kanye is one on those extremes. He's on an extreme. I don't know if he's very, 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 very smart.
I think that he is. I think, like I said, I feel like anybody that makes a difference or that wants to make a difference in this world is going to be called crazy. That's a fact. I mean, I feel like Einstein was called crazy at points. I know he was called crazy when Einstein first probably thought of the theory of relativity and gravity, people were like, an apple. He was talking about an apple fell on his head. Like, people probably thought that was stupid, but at the end of the day, he's a genius too. And not saying I'm trying to compare Einstein and Kanye, but like I said, geniuses are people that stand out and they aren't the same as everybody else. So Kanye does a lot of crazy things.
Steve Jobs to me is a genius.
Right. Dropped out of college. Probably nobody believed in him whenever he first thought of the idea of making software for Apple. Like I said, if you're a genius, people are not going to believe in you. So
The beginning of your, like you could see it in the Ye doc, like the beginning of your career, even though you have all of these ideas, and this is where I relate to him, even though you have all of these ideas and these things that you want to bring into fruition, that genius mind, you know what I'm saying, like everybody has ideas, but the genius part of it is actually bringing them into fruition, taking the steps and the like process of like to fail and to fail and to fail until I succeed. And once I learn how to succeed, okay, now let's abstract that and let's succeed here, let's succeed here, let's succeed here. And
Scale.
Exactly.
Yes.
Scalability. Like that from that part, I feel like for our inspiration, like think about it like this. Any other person that would have been at the success level that he had, like the run that he had in the music career, do they necessarily turn around and say, can I do the same thing in fashion? Can I do the same thing in politics? Can I
Travis Scott trying, but I mean,
but he only trying because he had the blueprint of
from Kanye.
Be honest, and Ye got the blueprint from Jay. So it's like with Kanye, I feel like he's a wild card. And with him being a wild card, it's a good and a bad. Like there's good qualities and bad qualities, but I think the good and great qualities outweigh his bad. But I think him being one person and having a following of 10 million people, at
that's
a
not normal.
Exactly. So like anything he says is always going to be micro
Managed.
and people are going to say this, but think about it like this: if we were computers, right? When you look at the data, the analytics, the impressions, how many people are clicking on this, how many people are buying this, how much attention are we grasping? And I think, to me, that's the genius part, is understanding, this is just gonna throw them all the way over here.
Yeah.
And
Marketing genius.
That's where I'm getting at. Like I can understand it now. Me personally, would I take the same approach? Probably not the same people. Like I probably wouldn't use the stuff that's sensitive. I probably wouldn't use at all. Like I probably just would stay clear of it. And
I think through a lot too, though.
Yeah, but he's the type of person I feel like attacks that though. He attacks whatever it is, like the MAGA hat.
He wore it for a reason. You know why he wore it?
Because, well, in my perspective, you can tell me exactly.
This is what he said from him.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. But from my perspective, I looked at it like he was saying, when you say "Make America Great," that has a distinction. Like when Trump or a white person may say it, it may kind of have the connotation of like back in the day when people were slaves and we were, separated, things were better. Whereas I feel like with Ye, he's saying "Make America Great Again" based off the principles of technically what America was supposed to be. And when I say that, I feel like that enfranchises all of us, not just black people. I feel like that's where it's like, bro, we all deserve the same privileges. Like that race may get, you get what I'm saying? So
right.
That's what I took from him, but I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely that mixed in with the fact that the connotation and the stigma behind the red hat. This is his word, right? He basically wanted to remove the stigma from that red hat and use it as a fashion piece, as well as a, like you said, what is the word I'm looking for? To bring people together in a way, right? Kanye has a weird way of going about things, but if you ever sit down and actually listen to his, one thing about Kanye, right? He's the type of thinker, if you've ever seen a Kanye interview, this man will be asked one question and he will answer that question. It'll take him 10 minutes to answer that question, and he'll go on 6 different tangents that all come back to that same question. So whenever you catch Kanye and give him 15 seconds to answer, how they catch him in the street, give him 15 seconds to answer a question. That 15 seconds, he might say some crazy stuff, but he won't be able to wrap it up.
Exactly. And that's where I do understand why they look at him like the way they do. But
he has said some crazy things, like the slavery is a choice thing that he said was a terrible thing to say, but at the end of the day, what he probably meant was that, I'm not gonna say what he meant, but like
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it's just that his mind works so fast, and it is like his ideas are so bright too. And this sounds like I'm caping for bro, and y'all can say
no, you're not, because in the interview he said that when he thinks, it's like a canvas. It's a canvas. He has to paint,
and then like the conversation keeps on going. Like it gets clearer. It gets clearer.
It gets clearer as you keep.
And I understand that. So that's why I don't like. I may sound like I'm capable for him, but I understand his mind. Like as far as like being in that creative space and just how you approach things. Like me, somebody might say, "Look outside, bro." Like, what do you see? I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I see life. I see water. I see nature. I see birds. I see a canvas of where a family of bears could grow, a family of squirrels could grow." Like, somebody might just say, "Yo, it's outside and it's sunny."
Right.
And that's
somebody might
say,
"I see 10,000 BC."
Bro, somebody might say, "Bro, I see a faint piece of yellow and orange. That means fall and autumn is coming." Like, you never know what, and we're looking outside of a window, and that's why we're talking. But like, you never understand how somebody might break down the very same question that that you may ask him or her. So it's like with Kanye, it's like I just want people to be sensitive,
open-minded.
Yeah, like maybe sensitive isn't a word because people can be oversensitive. Like you said, open-minded. Because all right, so look, I'm gonna put it like this, just so it's out here, so people can understand Justin in this. I'm gonna look at this one. I don't rock with the shirt, if that's what
that was what we wanted to talk about.
Like, we was getting in this answers, but I just want to make sure people understand. I don't personally rock with the shirt just for the simple matter of I understand what Black Lives Matter was about before it kind of got misconstrued and then
taken over.
You know what I'm saying?
By
like
the media.
Once it becomes an LLC and there's money and there's stuff involved where people can make money off of it, that's where it went left, and that's where you hear these stories. Like the true intention, like when Lil Baby was out there, like, you know what I'm saying, really in the streets, it was COVID. If y'all really had to be there in 2020 where we were afraid to go outside, but we went outside for a reason, and that was to protest. Right. So like Black Lives Matter was big. Saying White Lives Matter in a time like this, I feel like in response to that, it's a great marketing play because people are gonna be like, "Yo, what?"
Definitely a marketing play, right?
But it's like
there's certain things you can't really. I don't think
say
you really,
to the general public. If yes, your audience. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say I don't think he understands the weight that he really holds whenever he does certain things. Like not everybody's gonna understand where you're coming from when you pull up with a White Lives Matter shirt. In the time of,
the Pope was on the front of it, and it says, "We shall follow your way."
I only saw the back of the shirt, and I haven't looked.
I'll show you after this, but yeah, that's what it said on the front. So it's like for me, it's bigger than what we even like. There's rooms just like this room, a board of people that make billions of dollars that are talking like in fashion shows. So it's like. We don't know how deep this fashion stuff gets into and like who is his target audience, because like I said, he proved to us, our community, the Black culture community, that he's one of the best producers of all time. I think his next feat for himself is to ensure to the world that I'm one of the best creators of all time. Right. And I think
they're doing a lot of things. The people he's getting into business with are really holding him back. He's going through a lot right now. Not trying to make justification for him. I mean, he hasn't done anything bad.
Think about it like this.
I don't think. I mean, he hasn't done
Think about it like this, bro. Imagine being an ant, like talking to a giant, like saying, "Yo," like that's being real rap. Like I'm not saying that we're ants, but in the monument of where he's talking about and who we can reach at any given tweet. Yeah. And like so it's like
he's talking to people we don't have any contact with.
Exactly. The people that he has conversations with. There's no way, like there's not one possible way. I have not opened none of those doors to lead me to those rooms. You get what I'm saying? And 90% of the people in this world are never gonna probably get to those rooms to have those conversations. So like for us, I look at it, I take it with a grain of salt, because like I would love to see somebody like Idris Sandru or 19 Keys like be able to speak in some of those rooms. I feel like they have a more thought out approach to about where our culture and what our culture needs. But I think Kanye is more so focused on like
he's focused on global, touching he's a global mind right now. He's not worried about our culture, and I think
he
that's
don't look at black or white, bro.
He
He been stopped looking at that.
That's the thing that people aren't really. In a lot this time, 2022, everybody's divided in some way, and I think that's one of his main things. He's trying to
bring unity,
but he's like he doesn't know.
It also like he can believe in his mind, like if I wear this, like they should understand. Like he may think that, but the reactions is what's happening too, and that's creating division. So it's almost like it's double-edged sword. It's par for the course. I don't really know where it's going yet, and I think that's why it just keeps us on a season. Whenever he does something, we're like, yo, why he do that?
Facts. We don't have to keep following along. If y'all want a longer conversation about Kanye and his antics and kind of how we feel about the things that are done, just let us know.
All right, so it's the last, bro. So whatever we got, and that's that.
All right, so our last category, we're gonna talk about the financial market. We're gonna try to keep it brief. I know a lot of y'all probably, I don't know, maybe some of y'all are in the financial markets, but if you are, and even if you aren't, you pretty much know that we're in a time of turmoil.
Take Nation, where you at?
Come on, man. Time of turmoil. Stock market is down.
Y'all ain't 15 no more.
You better be knowing about this, bro.
Y'all ain't 16 no more. Y'all old enough to go ahead and get a brokerage account. Y'all old enough to, you don't even have to have an age for crypto, honestly.
Right. You be 12. I was 12. I was 13 when I first came across crypto, and I actually invested in crypto when I was 13.
That's news to me, brother.
Yeah, me and my dad was on that crypto stuff way back in the day when I think
when
it
was illegal.
Litecoin was like 4 or 5 zeros back, 6 zeros back. I don't even know where Litecoin is now, but that's the only coin I remember investing in when I was little. And I messed up there, but anyways,
that's tough though. That you got a pops that would really like we gonna talk about it later. That's your personal business. I ain't gonna get into it, but
it was great.
I was just gonna say you learned a lot through experience. I think that's the best teacher because it's like you had guidance from your dad. Your dad's a certain type of trader, investor. You learn from that. You also learn from the internet, but then you also had to figure out what do I feel comfortable with while I'm doing this. Like this is my money at the end of the day.
That's the whole thing. Really about this financial section. I mean, like you just said, experience is the best teacher. Y'all need to go get experience messing with the markets, with the financial markets.
Take a loss, bro.
You have to take losses. I mean, you're not
4-figure losses, 5-figure losses. It have, bro.
You're not gonna be good unless you take losses, bro. And that's in any game.
We were supposed to start in the summer for real. When I took that loss, I was down. I didn't do no video. I do videography too. I didn't do nothing, bro. Like when I took that loss, but and me coming into this next trading round, it's like, oh, I ain't going for that again. Like it's like my awareness is on point. Like
it's all business now.
I wanted to just go ahead and this is good for any market. So just maybe general, but I just wanted to give like 3 things to lead with, like as far as finances. Like first of all, do your research. Mm-hmm. With Google, you can find anything out. Like anything as far as that's common knowledge or public knowledge, right? So do your research. YouTube is the easiest teacher. Some of y'all are on TikTok. Y'all grew up with TikTok.
TikTok is good too, but TikTok
you follow the right people. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow the BS, but if you follow the right people, you can definitely get what you want out of it. So,
but you have to do your own research and don't listen to other people don't listen to other people. Do your own research, make your own decisions.
Listen, like that's what I'm saying. I think what you were alluding to is like listen to other people, but still be open-minded and to yourself. Like he says, buy a boatload of Boeing because I believe that we're about to go to war and Boeing has a contract with the U.S. and buy some Lockheed because they got a contract. That's all off of speculation, and that's a whole different type of analysis than technical analysis.
And we've been in war before.
Exactly.
There's history. You can go back and look. When was the last time we were in war? What happened to them stocks that these dudes swear is going to go up whenever we go into wartime? Do your own research.
Exactly. So it's things like that. It's like somebody could be so enthusiastic and you miss the whole point because they're enthusiastic and they're saying, yo, this is the next one, and you have FOMO. Mm-hmm. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it all on that.
If anybody doesn't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. fear of missing out. You can have FOMO for anything. You can have FOMO when your friends go out.
You can have FOMO. Like I said, I could be at the crib chilling, watching one of the best movies. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Like, but my mans could post a picture of him in LA, you know what I'm saying, and he met somebody out there, or like, and I'm gonna be like, dang, must be nice. That's FOMO, and it's like, it don't necessarily have to affect your life. It really, FOMO don't. That's another disclaimer. FOMO does not affect your life at all. It's literally just the fact that you have access to see what's going on in other people's lives, and that's the nasty part with social media.
That is the nasty part right there.
But like, other than that, bro, like I said, that's a negative caveat, but there's positives to the phone. Like, utilize it. Follow the people that know what they're talking about, that are up. You hear about it once. You know what I'm saying? You don't
have to go through things yourself to have experience. You can watch other people go through things and use that as experience.
Especially in today's age. Especially in a digital market area, bro. Like when you can literally screen record and watch somebody trade, make trades. There's people that stream these things. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's experience. You could watch them lose money and be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that myself. That's experience, bro. You don't have to lose your own money to have experience. But I will say you
can paper trade.
That's paper trade. That's practicing. You need to. That will probably be one of your next 3 paper trade practice.
Yeah. Paper trading. And if you're in that stock market and you're in the options market, futures market, paper trade, bro. Because it's like, I'm gonna put it like this. All right, so it's like you got a test, right? Teachers give you in middle school, high school, you get a test, right? Teacher said this is worth 50% of your grade. It's an exam or whatever.
Sheesh.
She give you the whole exam, right? Practice exam. Everything is the exact same.
Right. It is.
Questions, everything, answers. If you just studied that practice exam for a week before you had the regular exam, you probably gonna get an A.
Especially if you did it 5 times.
Right, each day. Just look at it each day, right? That is no difference than paper trading, because it's like, okay, you might have hunches, but you feel, it's a risk, right? I don't want to put my own bread up. I don't want, even if it's $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, it doesn't matter. It's still relative to how much money you have. So it's like, yo, if I only got $20, I'm not about to spend half of it and lose that 20 like within a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You will lose it in a minute.
So it's like, a second. Paper trading is like, okay, let me get introduced to how these things work and how volatile they are. Let me start trying to read charts, look up technical analysis, read books, watch videos on it.
Right.
Understand that type of stuff. So,
do you think we are in a recession or headed towards a recession?
I think that's...
Because I know that's probably scaring a lot of people. Yeah, people might want to get into the financial market, but if you just looking and listening to the media,
let's break this word down, right? So you said scared, so that means fear, right?
Fearmonger.
Yeah, right. So the word recession has a negative connotation to most Americans, right? I'm gonna look at this for you. The word recession, the word depression has a lot of weight to most Americans, and this is what I'm glad we brought this up, and I'm gonna try to make this very concise. I tweeted like a while back, like last year, I said, yo, it's crazy how they taught us about the Great Depression before they taught us how the actual market works in trading, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, they already instilled it, and it's like, yo, this could collapse, like. Right. And that was in the 20s. And
they definitely taught us about depression and didn't teach us nothing about how to make money for real.
So it's like, that's why I talk about when it's the 80%, like the 80-20 rule, like 20% of these people are making money. 80% of us are like looking for whatever the answer is. Like, you get what I'm saying, looking at the news, or maybe I should trade this. In reality, by the time it hits the news, you already missed it, bro.
Right.
You are like, you gotta be on point. The market reacts daily. So I say all that to say, bro, I don't think we're in a recession. I do believe we're in a bear market. I do believe that it's gonna get worse before it gets better as far as investing. Mm-hmm. But if you know how to read,
this is a great time to practice.
Right. I'm saying, if you know how to read, for sure. If you know how to read the market and understand a bull market versus a bear market, start shorting these stocks and trading to the downside, because it's like, you can see where you can make money without actually owning it. And then on top of that, there's entry levels that are becoming into play now. You can get Apple, all these in the past year, is no coincidence. Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, in the past 18 months, they all split. Tesla, they all split to where they're at affordable prices for the average American.
Right.
To own a share. And so what I'm saying is allow them to drop. It's not bad per se. It's only bad if you perceive it as bad. To me, it's like, yo, they gonna sell.
Right. And if you can make money while it's dropping, I guarantee you can make money while it's going up. So if you can practice
That's
right
the
now,
easier play, boy.
if you can get in there and practice right now, I would do it.
Oh, you gonna be great.
Paper trade.
You gonna be
Get
ready.
ready. Get ready for the bull market because there's gonna be a bull bounce. It's probably gonna be within the next year, and you definitely don't want to miss out on it. Like I said, like it's going down right now, but it's going to go back up, and it's going to go back up pretty strong. Whether we're gonna be in a bear market / recession for the next 3 years, right now it's going down. It's been going down so much that within the next 2 months to 3 months, there's gonna be a strong resurgence. That's what I'm thinking. There's gonna be a strong. They call it a dead cat bounce or a bull run.
Like it's like a test, right? It's like okay, we're gonna see if it is this the bottom, and then it's like nah, the buyers come back in. Buyers come back in.
Especially when they think it's the bottom. A lot of people are gonna think it's the bottom at the same time, and that's pretty much what starts a bull run or a dead cat bounce. But at the end of the day,
research.
Do your own research. What was it like? Paper trade practice. And
I don't know.
We're gonna give you a third one next time, man.
Yeah, we were just talking, but like for real, I want to end it off with this as well. You gotta mention crypto earlier. At 13, you're 24 years old now. That's 11 years. So that should just tell you the inception of crypto to where we're at now. Just understand. Give it 20 years, and then you're gonna be like, dang. I definitely should have had Bitcoin. Like, I definitely should have.
Everything we talk about, all markets are the same. All markets go together, whether it's the stock market, the crypto market, the shoe market, the housing market.
It's the finance, like it's the economy.
It's the economy. So any suggestions we're giving you with the stock market, you can use that for any market that's your hand, bro. So take it all. Pause.
And that's how we gonna end it off. Simple.
I'm in C, smoking that gas, but I swear to EV. Copying me, get your girl, she be chopping for me. I'm in C, yeah. Make cash in my sleep, big ass screen, double take TV. I'll be up early, be serving that pack, serving that pit bull, calling